drop the puck here at center. Great energy in the barn this evening, and we are officially underway. Here's a shot from a bad angle. He was locked in there. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Good hit to pump him off the puck. Team Canada's looking to break out of their own end. And he handles the cross-ice pass. And now he moves it to Celebrini. Grabs the puck. Trying to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Taken along the wall by Dobson. Tries to feed it over to Weegar. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Celebrini. Slides it back to the blue line. And that's blocked in traffic. Team Norway's gained possession. Pass stolen in the open ice. Quick pass to Konechny. Back to the blue line. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Team Norway's got possession of the puck. Great reach with the stick by Konechny.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing and an active stick.
Across the line along the left wall. Norway's playing it from the side. That's blocked. Moves it quickly over to Konechny. And now he angles it across to Shen. And he's ridden off the puck. Slides it diagonally to Steen. Rocks him on the play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And that's blocked away. What a stop in the paddle by Bennington. And the officials lose sight of the puck, stopping the play dead.
Binnington's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Deneau's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Moves the puck. Norway's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a shot. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss.
Oh, no, look as it goes off the outside of the post. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have a broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Team Norway's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They're with a wave of momentum, and they capitalize on their opportunity.
Norway's got the puck along the wall. Oh, caught him with his head down. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Canada's got possession at center. And he takes the feed. And that's poked away. Team Canada's got the puck along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Matheson. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Dumps it in. Team Canada's gained possession along the boards. Montour's got control of it now behind the cage. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Deneau. Shot! Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Team Norway's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Olsen. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And he takes the feed. Stops that one. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Norway's up 1-0. Team Norway's won the face-off deep in their own end. And he was ready for that save. And he takes the pass. And that's broken up by Konechny. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Canada's down early here in this first period despite the scoring opportunities they've had. Crosby's won the draw there on the attack. Oh, what a chance! He puts it just wide.
The puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that inch is right there.
Oh, rocked right onto his own bench.
Well, he should have been expecting that one, the extra juice when he's in and around it. Now he's in his own teammate's lap here. At least he gets some help when it's on this side.
Takes the pass. For his own end, he moves it up ahead. Takes a shot. Gets in front of it.
That hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Team Norway's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Puck scooped up by Steen. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James. Be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Team Norway's got a hold of the puck now. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a centering pass. And that's off target. Moves it to McKinnon. Canada's moving it along the wing. Here they are on the attack. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Still lots of time left in the period. Norway's ahead 1-0. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Takes the feed. Drills them. He got all of that one. And here we go. And he drops the hammer to end this one.
It's an emotional game, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do, whether it's standing up for yourself or for a teammate, and that one's going to end right there with that last punch.
And I think the officials have seen enough of this, and I think the fans will probably have seen enough of these guys too, Cheryl.
Yeah, if they stay in the game, you know what's coming. It's going to continue throughout the game, so they're gone, and they'll go to the showers, and they'll get cooled off.
Hayden's winning the puck. Dished on over to Matheson. Goes right to the crease. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Norway's got a hold of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. They fight for it along the boards. Receives the pass. got the puck along the wall. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Puck exits the zone. Loses the coverage there. Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Oh, wow, stuffs again. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Norway's got a hold of it along the wall. Canada's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Takes the feed. Team Canada's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Fantilli. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Norway's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Picked up along the wall by Montour. Taken by McKinnon. Along the half wall with the puck. Passes it in front. And that goes off a stick. Gains the zone on the left wing. Quick pass to Celebrini. Puck picked up by Dobson. Here's a chance on the attack. Feeds it over. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
And that's deflected. Team Norway's got the puck in the defensive end. Grabs it in his own end. Slides the puck over. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Canada's had the scoring opportunities, but they still find themselves behind in the first. Off the draw, they take possession. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Drives it to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Moves around along the half wall. Slides the puck over to Konechny. From the open ice, they gain the line. Dishes it off.
Whether you're a player or goaltender,
And rings the iron.
Team Canada's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe. If this game is close, they can get another one. They can get right back in it.
Quick feed to Konechny. And makes the save. Rings the iron.
Canada's gotten themselves behind the 8-ball, and they find a way with this opportunity to get back in. This is frustrating, James, as it goes off of the pipe, but I like their aggressiveness and their punch around the net. If they continue these habits, they'll find a way to get back in.
And that's stolen by Horvath. From behind the net. You'll need more than that to beat him. Grabbed along the boards by Horvath. Way too much congestion blocks that. And he denied him there. Dumps the puck in. Canada's got the puck. O'Reilly's gained the line and on the attack. Team Norway's got the puck in their own end. Takes it and looks ahead. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Handles the pass. Here's a shot. Nothing doing.
Well, he does a great job to get to that prime time area there, James. I think he's just trying to be a little too fine, and he misses the net.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Canada's got possession of the puck. Works it across to O'Reilly. Feeds it on over to Deneau. Quick shot. Nothing. Puck grabbed by O'Reilly. Sends a pass in front. Takes the blast. save!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Battling for it along the boards. Team Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. They're tied up with the ball!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
Team Canada's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Norway's got the puck along the boards. Unable to reach that one. Takes that pass back to the point. Stopped by the goaltender. Team Norway's got control of it now from their own end. And there's the whistle icing the call. More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. O'Reilly's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Norway's got it in their own zone. Team Canada's looking to break out of their own end. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Sends it to the middle. Norway's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Norway's got it in the offensive zone. Proper save!
Binnington's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Crosby's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Passes it to Crosby. Canada's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Scooped up along the wall by McKinnon. Pass back to the point. Team Norway's got the puck. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, a clutch save!
Binnington's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice, and it's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Slides the puck across. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Shot! Answers the call with a big save! Team Norway's got it in their own zone. Norway's on the attack. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
You're in the slot, you got to hit the net.
Slides the puck across to Fantilli. Here's a chance! And that goes off a player in front. Team Norway's gained possession along the boards. Into the offensive end now. Moves the puck along the halfway wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Spurgeon. Moves along the boards with some purpose. And they'll dump it in. Johnson's got control of the puck in the corner. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. And now it's to Matheson. Puts it on net. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Time to execute here on this power play. Team Norway's moving it into the offensive end.
Cooley's penalty is almost expired.
Canada's penalty killers get a hold of it. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Canada's killed the penalty.
That's a great job by this PK unit, James, creating some momentum for their team and getting out of it without getting scored on. And this is critical, given that it's a tie game.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And momentum on their side is... Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been focusing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, this is just a perfectly placed slap shot, James, and he's got all the time in the world to walk into it, load and explode, and he beats the goaltender's stick side.
Team Canada's taken a one-goal lead here in the back half of period number one.
Well, you can certainly tell that they came ready to play right from the onset of this game. It's been a tight game. They've stayed the course here. They competed for every puck, and they found ways to get it through to the net, James. I love the way that they're shooting at all costs.
And a great save!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Team Canada's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Scores! And they're cooking now!
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Smart play by the shooter here. The presence of mind to recognize that there's a lot of traffic and put it to the net. And the goaltender, I mean, he can't see this puck, James. We can't see where it is with all of these bodies net front, and it finds the back of the net.
Canada's taken a two-goal lead already here in the first period. They look dominant tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've been terrific tonight, James, and they've been able to execute. They've thrown a lot of pucks to the net, but they've managed it extremely well. They've opened up their own lanes, and they've got the opportunities.
Takes the feed at the back end. The cannon from the point! Steps in front of the shot. Carries it in. Canada's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Team Norway's got possession at center. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. And that one's stolen at center ice. And there's the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Canada's got the puck along the wall. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Well past the midway mark of this period, Canada's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And they win the draw here in their own end. Sends the pass over. Norway's across the blue line. Throws it in. Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Team Canada's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Sanheim's taking it from his own end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Shot! Too much congestion in front. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. teams readying here for the face-off. Canada's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves it to Fantilli. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Team Norway's in now. Slides by the check. Too many bodies in the way. O'Reilly's picking up momentum through center. Sends a pass over. Oh, what a close save there! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Canada's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. They win the draw and go on the attack. Hammers it on net, and the long-range shot goes off target. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. On the attack along the boards. Canada's got the puck in their own end. Konechny's moving it ahead. Here they come on the attack. Moves it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Here in the later stages of this period, Canada's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And there's a shot! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Team Norway's going to start with the puck in their own end. Trips it on net. Denies him. He got all of it. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Team Norway's on the attack. Fires it into the offensive zone. And now it's over to Horvat. Puck scooped up by Montour. Quick blast. Long jam in front. That's broken up. With some authority. Tries to the crease. Denied by the goaltender. Here's a short pass to Steen. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Floats it right onto the tape. Comes up with a monster save in front. Quick pass to Montour. Olsen's got the puck in his own zone. Norway's got it along the wall. Canada's got the puck. Nice connection on a cross-ice pass. Crosby's swooping in on the attack. Centering pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Handles the puck. That goes off the blocker. What a save by Binnington.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Canada's got a 3-1 lead. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Locks the puck into the offensive zone corner. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Canada's got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Team Norway's looking to break out. Tries to feed it across. Off the boards and up the middle now. Canada's got the puck behind the net. And he takes the dish. Canada's crossed the line and on the attack. To his teammate. Big time stop. Norway's got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Canada's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Taken along the wall by Fantilli. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Canada's got the puck against the wall. And that one's stopped. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Moves the puck. Norway's got control of it now from their own end. Team Norway's through center and now in the offensive end. And now it's grabbed by Crosby. Tap dances around the check. Scores! The captain delivers!
Well, we all know that he's got great hands, James. The way the puck moves on his stick, it's like on a string, but it's also his awareness, the way he scans and how he knows how to manipulate and create space for himself. That's how he gets himself to the net, and then he finishes it off by beating the goaltender.
Wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. And he takes the feed. Back to the point he goes. Drills him. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Moves it over to Crosby. Canada's got it across the line. Taken by Celebrini. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
When you're in tight on the goaltender, you want to have patience and composure with the puck. You want to slide the goaltender out of position and put it by into the open net.
Team Canada's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. Norway's won the draw in the neutral zone. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Unable to reach that one. Team Canada's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Konecny. And that goes off course wide.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
Norway's got the puck in the defensive end. Team Norway's got it along the wall. Team Canada's looking to break out of their own end. They've got numbers here, and that's just out of reach. Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
But you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Canada's in transition. Finds nothing but air on that shot. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Now, let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in a game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes, you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
Canada's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. Team Norway's won the defensive zone draw. On the right side, takes the pass. And he takes the feed. And one last save. There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Team Canada's made it look easy tonight, James, and when you have these games, you got to embrace them. I mean, the puck's been on their stick. They've found ways to retrieve it. It's been all them. They've been dominant.
Battling for it along the boards. Uyghur's got it in the defensive end. Team Canada's moving it up the ice. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Into the offensive zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Picked up along the boards by Fantilli. Canada's ready to go on the attack. Puck picked up by Celebrini. He scores! The captain leading by example!
He does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off keeps the goaltender clean.
Team Canada's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Just wide.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
Here he is in close. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Big stop by the keeper. Through center along the wing. Norway's got the puck against the boards. Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Sanheim. Tries to get the puck over to Horvat. And now he tries to get it across to Konechny. And some textbook body contact there. And he slides it quickly to Montour. Makes the save! Fires it! Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there!
Binnington's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Puck grab by Hayden. And that's off a stick. Norway's got it in their own zone. Team Norway's got the puck against the half wall. Makes a move in front. Puck scooped up by Deneau. Gains the zone. Feeds it across. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Team Canada's got the puck. Montour stick handling in his own zone. And he takes the pass. Moves it to Hayden. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Canada's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Into the corner of the attacking area. And he shuts the door on that. Spurgeon's got the puck. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the wall by Johnson. Kyle's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Here's a shot, and he comes up with the glove save. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Team Canada's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Crosby's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Big time stop there.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Can't keep a hold of it. Quick pass across to Celebrini. Steen's going to play it against the half wall. Takes the pass. Team Canada's got it against the boards. Here they come on the attack. Here's the pass. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Team Canada's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. Norway's got it in the defensive zone. Uyghur's lugging the puck. Here's a short pass to Dobson. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Norway's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Handles it along the blue line. Redirected off one of his own line mates there.
The medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
Nice feed from the right wing. Dishes it to Berglund. Look at that hit. Let's get physical. Beatington's going to hang on for a whistle. Team Canada's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. Norway's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Takes a shot. Glove save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Norway's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Here's a blast. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Standing tall with the save. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Denies him with the save. Gets it over to McKinnon. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot. Denies him on the slapper. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Canada's been firing on all cylinders here early in this second period, and they continue to lead this one. Norway's won the draw. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Takes the feed. Sends the cross-ice pass. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Feeds it over on the rush. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Fires it on net, and that goes wide. Norway's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Johnson. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Takes a shot. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Shot! And not much on that one. Battle along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. Beautiful read in the defensive end by O'Reilly. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Team Canada's got it into the offensive zone. He got all of that one. Receives the pass. From off the wall and onto his stick. That's moved up ahead. Moves into the slot. They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
Team Norway's goal here in period number 2 gives them at least something to start working up that mountain.
Yeah, they've been crushed all game, and if they're going to get up the mountain, it's going to be a contribution from across the board. That can't just be one player. It's got to be a collective unit that goes after it and attacks.
Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Olsen's moving the puck through his own zone. Team Norway's in on the offensive attack now. Quick shot! Turns him away! Angles it over to Fantilli. And he slides it quickly to Celebrini. Gaining steam here on the attack. Takes a shot. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. They gain the advantage through the neutral zone here, James, and they're able to enter with an odd man rush. And I love the way the puck carrier just manipulates their opponent to open up seams. They have the extra ice, they have the extra player, and they finish.
Team Canada's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Canada's got it in their own zone. Here we go, one-man rush. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Crosby's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Canada's got the puck along the wall. Through pass ahead. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Tries to feed it over to Berglund. Shakes off the coverage. Coughs it up in the neutral zone. Slides it across. Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Team Canada's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Canada's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And makes the save. Steps into the offensive end. Takes the feed at the point. And it goes off a stick. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. And he dodges the poke check there. Scores!
tick-to-tape pass to beat everyone. Perfectly executed to find the back of the net.
Norway's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Hopefully this can get the wheels in motion for something positive. It's just been a disastrous game, and they're going to get him out of there and put some relief in.
Team Canada's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Slips by the check. Grabs it with the glove. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Team Canada's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Olsen's taking it from his own end. And he moves it up to Steen. Play is blown dead with the offside. Team Canada's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Taken by Spurgeon. And now he moves it to Konechny. Shot! And that's broken up. And that goes off the post and out.
Horvat's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Shuts him down. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Team Norway's got it, and they're on the attack. Canada's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Team Canada's looking to break out. And now he angles it across to Celebrini. What a steal in his own end.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Takes the puck along the boards. Team Norway's got it in their own zone. Team Canada's ready to go on the attack and tries to make a diagonal pass to Fantilli. And that's deflected off someone in front. Team Norway's gained the line and into the zone. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Canada's got the puck. Plays the puck up ahead. Avoids the poke check. Solid check to slow him down. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And the officials are going to play on here.
Well, yeah, I mean, this icing is going to be waved off. Coaches love this kind of intensity by their players. You get in a foot race, you keep your feet moving, and let the game go on.
Canada's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Johnson. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Scoops up the puck in front of the net, trying to clear the zone. Into the attacking end. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Pass out front, and that's stopped. Norway's got the puck along the boards. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Well, I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Canada's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Oh, what a save! A gorgeous glove save on the play! Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Quick shot! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Team Canada's got possession here in the offensive zone. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now.
Crosby's been seizing the opportunity tonight here, James. He's got a hat trick, and it could be still counting right now because when you're feeling it, you got the vibe, you got the mojo, it's going in for you. He certainly has it all. His teammates know it, so they're trying to deliver him the puck whenever they get the opportunity.
Canada's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Team Norway's got the win off that draw. Here they come up along the wing. Canada's got the puck in their own end. And now it's over to Horvat. And that's off a stick. Quick pass to Berglund. A little back score. Laying the body. Slides the cross-ice pass. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Look at this. They're going to keep playing here.
It's a 200-foot play, and coaches certainly love this. You keep your feet moving, and now you don't have a face-off in your own zone. Instead, the play is alive in the offensive end. Celebrini has been outstanding tonight. The puck is on a string on his stick, and when you look at his game, I think of his vision, I think of his scanning ability, and then, of course, his hands. You have to have all three of these things if you're able to make those plays, and it certainly pays off with the offense.
Team Canada's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Tano's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Stops him cold.
Tano's been on point tonight. I mean, literally multiple points in this game right now. Puck's been on his stick, and he's been making things happen. James, you know a player has it. They're feeling it when they have confidence with the puck, when they've got patience and they've got composure. He's got all of it right now.
Team Canada's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. And they win the draw on their own end. Takes the feed. Broken up at center by Dano. Handles the puck at the point. And that shot dies in traffic. We got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Canada's won the faceoff. Team Norway's got a hold of the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Puts it on net. Denied by the puck stopper. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Canada's taken possession in their own end. Takes the feed behind his own net. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Right on the doorstep. Team Norway's got control of the puck. And he connects with the long bomb. Slides the puck over. Crosby's got it in the defensive end. Here they come on the rush. Here's a feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Goes right to the crease. Oh, puts it wide. And oh, no, he'll want that one back.
Well, you can see the frustration right there. I think there was a sense of urgency, but he had more time than he thought.
Oh, he kicked it out with the pad off that deflection. Carries the puck up through center. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Shot, and not much on that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Into the offensive end now. Back at the point, they set it up. Team Norway's got the puck in the defensive end. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Slides it diagonally to O'Reilly. Can't hang on after that hit. Looks to pass it to O'Reilly. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Team Norway's looking to break out of their own end. Sends it across the ice. Handles the pass. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puck fired in deep, and they'll go for a change. O'Reilly stick handling in his own zone. Sends it in on the attack. Horvat's exploring options with the puck. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
And he's got the answer for that one. Sends the pass over. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Dishes it to Berglund. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Quick pass to Johnson. Feeds it to Konechny. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a great save. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Across the line, down the left wall. Team Canada's gained possession along the boards. Puck picked up by Johnson. Moves it quickly over to Konechny. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Fires it. And it goes off the iron and stays out.
Team Canada's coaches will be happy with this game so far, James. They're generating a lot of shots. They're in the lead. Yeah, they've run them off the post a number of times, but you got to expect when you have possession and you're driving the net, you're going to get another one.
Slides it up ahead from the right wing. That goes wide. Pyle's got the puck in his own zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Cooley. Celebrini's crossed the line and gained the zone. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Slides it back to the blue line.
Deneau's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Spurgeon's got it against the boards. He grabs the puck here at the point. And now he tries to get it across to Deneau. Drives to the sweet spot. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Quick feed to Steen. Shot. Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Hard hit frees up the puck. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Norway's got possession of the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Canada's in cruise control here late in period number 2 as they lead by a wide margin. O'Reilly's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Big time stop. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Canada's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. Team Canada's got it in the offensive zone. And he stakes that one with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The centermen glide into position. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Norway's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Broken up in the neutral zone by O'Reilly. Handles the puck. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop on the play. Puck grabbed by Johnson. Across the line. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Team Canada's gained possession. Johnson shakes the defender. He's on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play, but
Put it off the post.
Team Canada's been all over their opponent tonight. They've been dominating in all areas of the game, in particular possession in the offensive zone. This one goes right off of the post. Otherwise, they would have had an even bigger lead in this one. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Canada's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. McKinnon's won a big draw on their own end. And he takes the dish. Horvat's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Big time stop there. Norway's got it in their own zone. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Uses the force on that hit. Puck scooped up by Konechny. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Moves it to McKinnon. Shot! Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Canada's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Oh, and it's another save on the play. Team Norway's looking to break out. Moves the puck. Team Norway's on the attack. Canada's got the puck along the wall. Sends it over to Fantilli. Odd man rush. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Celebrini. Shuts him down. Scoops up the puck here. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Celebrini's on the attack in the offensive zone. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post. Canada's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Nice stop by Binnington.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly...
Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
Team Canada's having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop. And they've got the intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
Canada's moving it into the offensive end. Fans are urging for a shot on goal in the dying seconds. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Team Canada's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Good job tangling up his opponent here. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Team Canada has been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Takes it from the right side.
Fantilli's been so dangerous offensively tonight, James. Yeah, he's not getting the shots on goal, but he is the distributor. They need to be aware of him, their opponent, I mean, because he's threading the needle to his teammates all night long.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. And he takes the feed. On the attack along the boards. Makes his presence known on the ice. And a great save. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. Picked up along the boards by Dobson. Nice zone entry from the right side. Team Norway's got the puck. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Takes a shot. Just enough to keep it out there.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
From the point, looks to make something happen. And he makes the save.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Canada's on total cruise control early in this third period. Team Canada's got possession here in their own end. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Taken by Sanheim. come. Down the left side on the attack. All alone. Makes a save. Norway's moving it up the ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Back to the blue line. Fires it. Oh, he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of slice. And now he passes it to Cooley. They've got the defense outnumbered. Gets in front of it. Team Norway's regained possession of the puck. Quick feed down low. Team Norway's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Olsen. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Team Canada's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Moves around along the half wall. Shot! That's gloved by Binnington. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Team Canada's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Team Norway's got the puck along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattled.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck.
Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. Team Canada's gained possession along the boards. A chance in front. Fantastic save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
When it all starts with the face-off, they need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They've got to find a way to put it by him.
Oh, a true warrior to block that. Directed over to Steen. Team Canada's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Canada's ready to go on the attack.
Dobbs had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night, creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet.
Team Canada's have been on a roll offensively tonight, and they lead it here early in this third period. McKinnon's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Oh, what a save in front! Norway's got possession of the puck. Scrum along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Weegar. Here's a shot. Stops that one. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Canada's on total cruise control early in this third period. McKinnon's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Right in the low slot. He scores! Oh, no, scores! Oh, Horvat!
If you want to win games, you have to be aggressive on the puck, and you have to compete, and that's exactly what he's known for here. He wins that battle because he's able to maintain contact and body position, separate his opponent from the puck, and his team is able to maintain possession. I mean, this is incredible work. It's gritty, it's hard, and it leads to the goal.
Canada's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Slides the puck ahead to Berglund. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Oh, comes up with a kick save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Horvat's been a dominant performer in this game. I'd love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
Canada's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Sends it over to Berglund. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Rips it! Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Team Canada's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes that pass back to the point. And that goes off course off a body. Takes a shot, and he's right there with the blocker to keep it out. And it's kicked away. Crosby's lugging the puck. Team Canada's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, a clutch save! There's another stop. Puts another on the net. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Watch that cross to Sanheim. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, what a save! There's a hit on the play. Oh, hit the post. It was that close. And a great defensive read there to pick it off. Shot. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. Canada's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. What a chance, but it blows up and over the net.
Well, it isn't easy to create good quality scoring chances in the game today, James. So when you get them, you got to make good on them. I understand he was going high, a little too fine, and he misses the net.
Look out, here they come on the attack. Here's a chance. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Well, this is an energy shift and one that coaches love. When you barrel in on the forecheck and you separate the body from puck, you're not afraid. You're showing your team that you want to be relentless and drive the paint. That's exactly what he does, and he finds himself with a goal.
Canada's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence. And this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And that one's turned away. Team Norway's got a hold of the puck. Over the line they come. Canada's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass across to Johnson. Here's an odd man rush. And he takes the pass. Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip.
Well, as a shooter, you want to get the goaltender moving laterally, so that is executed. Check. Unfortunately, the goaltender anticipated that and moved across, pushed across to be able to make the save. That's just a fantastic one.
Nice zone entry from the middle. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Dobson's got the puck along the wing. They've got numbers here. Feeds the puck over. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Norway's across the blue line. Passes it over. That sails over the net. Canada's got a hold of the puck now. Feeds it over. Oh, what a power save on the play. Kyle's got control of the puck in the corner. Cuts it across the blue line. Scores! And no doubter off the one-timer.
That was a blistering shot. You could hear him call for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip. Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Team Canada's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Puts it on net. Glove save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Canada's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Norway's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Fantilli. And now it's grabbed by Spurgeon. Canada's got the puck. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. And every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Team Canada's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Norway's grabbed a hold of the puck. Team Norway's got it in their own zone. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Fantilli. Here's the pass. And the puck dies with the trapper save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Canada's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Norway's won the draw. Feeds it over to Berglund. And that's taken away on the offensive end by Horvat. Here's a shot. And that's off target as it hits a body. Dishes it off. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Canada's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Team Canada's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Scores! What a shot!
Well, it's not often that shots beat the goaltender clean from distance, James, but it's all about finding that lane and then getting all of it on it. This one had seeing eyes and makes its way to the back of the net.
Team Team Canada's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Big time stop there. Norway's looking to break out. Berglund's got the puck. From against the wall, it's centered out. Takes the pass. Denies him with the save. Team Canada's got the puck along the boards. Canada's in on the offensive attack now. Shot. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Team Canada's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
And there's the save. Quick feed to Steen. Shot from the wall. And that one flies over the net.
I would love them to clip this shot, James, and show it to every youth hockey player in the game. You know why? It's not about how hard it is. It's about whether it hits the net. It's accuracy and efficiency.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Team Canada's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Norway's won the face-off deep in their own end. Slides the puck across. Gets it back. Olsen's moving the puck through his own zone. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Fires it. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Norway's got the puck now. Wide of the net. Team Norway's gained possession along the boards. Norway's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And he feeds it down to Johnson. Canada's gained the line and into the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and he makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. Canada's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Team Canada's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And that goes off a body. Receives the pass. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Angles it over to Cooley. Here he is. Shot right in front. And that's blocked. Tries to feed it over to Sanheim. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Takes it to the front. Oh, and he comes up clutch on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goalies are always asking for breakaways after practice, right, James? For this very reason. They want to come up with the big save at the right time, and that's exactly what he does in this one-on-one battle.
Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Hayden's taking it from his own end. Shot! Denies him! He got all of it! Team Canada's got possession of the puck. Oh, and he makes another save! They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, there's a hit on the play! Team Norway's in now. Sends it into the offensive zone. Team Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. Canada's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Moves it to Horvat. Grabbed along the boards by Spurgeon. Gains the zone through the middle. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Slides it across. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
Team Canada's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Big time stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Scoops up the puck now. Long pass across the ice. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Fires it on net. Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out.
I've never been a goaltender except in road hockey games. I tell you, if you take one off the mask, you got to be rattling. But nonetheless, he finds a way to get the save. And that's what you got to do. Put everything in front of it if you want to make the stop.
They go on the attack through center. Off target. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. Pinned up along the boards. Norway's looking to break out of their own end. Hansen's got it in the defensive end. Levels him with the hit. And the puck leaves the zone. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Team Norway's ready to go on the attack. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Canada's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Team Canada's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Team Canada's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Johnson. Just wide. Here's a shot. That one's off the blocker. Team Norway's got a hold of the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Quick pass to Montour. Slides the puck over. Here he is with the backhander. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. A big face-off coming up here for both sides.
Well, you see hunched over bodies, and you know everyone is fatigued, including the goaltender. You know you got to win this face-off. Put them right back on their heels. I don't even know if they'll be chasing the game or whether they'll just be static in their own zone, James. It's all about creating offense right now. This is your opportunity.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Pad save at ease. Tried the corner, but it goes off the side of the net. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Team Norway's won the defensive zone draw. Here he is from the slot. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Canada's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. He got all that hit. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Team Canada's got into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Denies him. And that puck leaves the zone. Moves it quickly over to Spurgeon. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Canada's got the puck against the half wall. Team Norway's got control of it now from their own end. Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. And he turned that one aside. Team Norway's got the puck in their own end. And some good footwork to kick it away. Slides it diagonally to Berglund. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Coughs up possession of the puck. Oh, he'll feel that one. Tries to feed it across. Handles the pass. Team Norway's got it along the wall. Pass back to the point. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build off that last shift. You got to love these goals because they're not flashy, but they are hard work. You got to fight for position, and not necessarily for your body, but you got to have a handle on your stick. Get it available with right timing to be able to tap the puck down.
Team Norway's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
He's got a step. Denied on that breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Team Canada's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Team Norway's got the win off that draw. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Horvath. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone.
But you play the game differently depending on the situation. And when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Hansen's got it in the offensive zone. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Team Norway's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Gains the zone on the left wing. Oh, look at the pass. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play. Sends the pass over.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
Canada's on the attack. Shot. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
Sanheim stick handling in his own zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Quick feed to Deneau. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Canada's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. And a solid job tying up his opponent. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Canada's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. O'Reilly's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Carries it in. Moves it to O'Reilly. Stops him with a glove.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go, in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Norway's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Snaps it on them. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. O'Reilly's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Johnson's gained the line and on the attack. Canada's going to play it from the corner. Pad save with ease. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Team Canada's gained possession along the boards. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Gains the zone through center. Here's a shot. Glove save. Taken along the wall by Spurgeon. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Quick shot. Comes up with the stop.
Well, nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Breakaway. Scores. Quick as a hiccup. It's in the back of the net.
Well, you said it. Quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. He's so great on the breakaway because he really thrives and embraces the pressure, James. He knows he's in all alone, but he's got good calm and poise. Never panics with the puck.
Canada's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Here's a short pass to Crosby. Avoids the poke check. Denies him in close.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Team Norway's got the puck along the boards. Battle along the wall. And the puck's kicked free. Scooped up along the wall by Fantilli. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Moves with the puck at the corner. Canada's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the happy. Well, this is just a perfectly executed shot, James. As he drops into his butterfly position, he's trying to make himself as big as possible and get his blocker on it. He just can't catch up to it.
Canada's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Oh, denies him with the paddle save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Canada's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Off The mask kicked out that way. Oh, he got rocked and jumped right into the opposition bench pounder.
And half the bench is up, right? They want to see what the heck's going on. And on the other side, he's in the laps of his opponent. You got to collect yourself and get out of there. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Canada's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck to Horvat. And he sends it across to Konechny. Team Norway's regained possession of the puck. Canada's got a hold of the puck now. Horvat's got the puck in his own zone. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Horvat's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Puck scooped up by Weegar. Here he is. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that brings it into this one here this evening. Sure, watching them play tonight, the way they dominated possession, it was almost like the puck was a magnet and their sticks were just attracted to that thing.
Yeah, you're right, James. I'm just waiting for the underlying metrics to see how long they possess the puck in this game. I mean, it felt like it was on their stick the entire time. But listen, you can hang out on the outside, on the perimeter, and guess what? You're not dangerous. You're not a threat. They found the opportune time to take it to the middle of the ice, and they converted on it.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.